Now, let's make no mistake. If you've been on this training all this time, you're wondering, well, who makes the most money? Where's the highest paid position in the whole company? Is it Scott's position? Dwayne's position? No. It's the team builder position. That's the highest paid position in the whole company. But here's the beauty. Here's the beauty. Here's the beauty. Check it out. Okay. To get to your team builder and then help other people do the same thing, that's the secret formula for earning the big, big money. See, what you took to get here, and then you help other people do the same, it's like a two-step dance. Right. You got one step getting there, right, and two steps helping somebody else get there. Right. That's it. One step getting there, two steps helping somebody else get there. That's easy to understand. So it's almost like when you first get started, you don't know what you're doing. You're just born into this thing. You're already in somebody else's team building. So you've already got a support team to help you do what? Minimum 3, combination of 6. Now you're there at the top position. So what it took you to get there is all you got to do to help other people get there. You know, Marcia, I remember we got our first check. Now, I got to tell you guys the story. And it's okay to laugh. That I'm telling you right now, me telling the story, even I laugh at myself. Okay, picture this. I'm at work, right? Busy office, high stress level, you know, it's just really there, putting it out for the man, working hard, corporate America. You know how it is. My boss is a boss, you know, eats bricks for lunch anyway. So I'm there going at it, you know, doing my thing, right? Working away. And Marcia calls me and I said, hey, honey, what's going on? She said, hey, I think we have a problem. You know, we got our first check today and something's not right. They didn't pay us right. So I took my glasses off, put my phone down. What you mean? What? So wait a minute. Say that again. Yeah, we got our first check today, and I know we're expecting like I think it was $700 or something like that. So we're expecting $700, and I got the check here, James, and it's not right. So I said, wait a minute. So when we did all this in our first week, and we get our first check, it's not $700, and she said, no. It's $1,800. She said $1,850. She said, I think I'm gonna call them. I said, no, don't call those people. They know what they're doing. They got it figured out. We're the ones that don't know what we're doing. We're expecting $700. They're sending $1,850. She goes, no, I gotta figure this out. I'm going to call them and find out. I mean, what were you thinking with the...
Well, remember, we were new. We had just really come from corporate America, and we understood that we could work and earn money ourselves. So we were really focused on us making the sales and helping other people. But we were only looking at, I was only expecting money from what we had done. I didn't really get the concept of other people's efforts and getting paid as you were helping other people and they were bringing on their family members and their friends, that we were getting paid too for the helping and training them and helping them. Then I called James back. He was still at work. I called him back. I was like, oh my goodness, I figured it out. I know exactly. We're getting paid when other people work. Oh my goodness. We're gonna be rich. I can't believe it. They're paying us now and we ain't doing nothing. First of all, do you know how I felt?
I mean, come on. I'm like, what do you mean the check's not right? The check's not right? What? We did all that? It's $700. What? She goes, no, I'm looking at it. It's $1,850. And instantly I was like, oh, okay. I think I'm gonna call him. No. Well, Marcia called me back and said, honey, we're gonna be rich. And I hung up the phone. I began to realize I did not understand what leveraged income means. I'm so used to, if I don't do it myself, I don't get paid for it. And I look at all these other people living rich lifestyles, rich Now, rich lifestyle, keep in mind, that does not mean that you own a $24 million mansion. That's something else. Rich means your passive income, the income that you receive from not working your job, pays for all of your bills. So whatever you're receiving from passive income is more than it costs you to live. That's a rich lifestyle. You can just stay at home like Malcolm was describing, go to all your school, go up there when they ain't even got no event. You just want to hang around. My point is, we were so, oh my God, I telling that story, we were blind. We were of the thinking that if you're not working, you're not getting it. So let me break it down and talk about leverage and earning off of other people's efforts. Now, keep in mind, the other people from the efforts that we're talking about, they're still getting their full pay. This is just pay because you were nice enough to share with them how they could get the same leverage and the same 1850 in the first week and all that good stuff. So when you bring somebody aboard in your team builder group, team builder network, whatever you want to call it, they're going to pay you $50 because you did that. Then they're going to pay you what's called an override. Now, see, I used to think an override was at an amusement park. You know, you paid your tokens, you jumped on the override, and woo, yeah. That's not an override. An override is when something happens and you didn't do it, but you get paid. Who likes that? Who likes getting paid when they didn't do something? Huh? Who likes that when you don't do anything and you still get paid? This is what we're talking about, folks. So think about this. If you personally referred somebody and they came aboard in that network, in that team builder group, what are you going to earn? $70. 50 because you did it, 50 because anybody going in there will do it. Well, what me and Marcia didn't understand is when those people started telling their people and they started enrolling other people, they start bringing in other executives and who brought in others, who brought in others. And we didn't even know. We're earning 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Every time that happens, when it gets to 7, it kicks out that $1,000 bonus, which we hadn't counted on. So every time, whether you know it or not, that money's going into the, see this right here? That money, whether they do it or not, these people you don't know, but you love them. You sure do love. Ooh, you love them. That money's going toward your $1,000 bonuses.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. And see, you know, I want to talk about this whole idea because, and you see, you make less with the tip. We ain't gonna talk about that. You know, I'm talking about how to maximize. I'm talking to the people that want the big money. Are you out there? Those of you that want the big money, we're talking about this is it. This is where it is. Now, that monthly residual is more than it was when you weren't in your team builder group, but now you're in your team builder network. So let me put perspective on that residual. Let's take a barber who's been cutting hair for 10 years, right? Every time you go get a haircut, well, they give you $12 for the haircut, sir. Thank you. Well, you did the work, you get the money. But what if that barber got paid every month for every head he ever cut? Even if he didn't show up for work. Over 10 years, making all that every month, every head he never cut. See, that's residual income. What if he bought aboard 2 or 3 or 4 other barbers? And then he started getting $2 for every head they ever cut, even though he ain't even cut none of them heads. See, that residual income is powerful. It's powerful. Let me tell you something. I look back at how hard we were working for just our own effort. I mean, we were really busting it hard for just our own effort. And when you called, Marcia, it was like a little song, you know, the little ta-ta opened up. That I was there every day from early, and no wonder I didn't see our kids early in the morning and late at night, because if I wasn't up there doing it, I wasn't getting paid. And you showed me this, oh man, I started thinking, you know, I'm losing money coming to work. I could be doing this. Man, woo! That's what started the whole thing. So now, what I want to do from here is I want to give you an example, because I promised you that I'm going to teach you how this team builder works. Marcia, help. We're going to do it together. We're going to teach you how it works. But more importantly, folks, we want to teach you how to work it. We want to teach you how to work it, because I don't care if you're shy and timid and scared of your own shadow, you can do this. I don't care if you don't know nothing about sales. You don't even like to go buy gas. You're scared. I mean, that's sales, but you can do this. Anyone can do this. What we've been through over this period of time, all you got to do is be coachable, teachable, and let somebody that knows how to do this show you how to do it. If you can just listen and follow the leader, that's it. Follow the leader, play show and tell, connect the dots, kid games that really help people succeed. So I want to kind of share, Marcia, how as we teach them how to do this, how to work their team builder group, how to help other people get to their team builder group. Remember 3 6 points, right? As we're helping them do that, we got there now, we're helping push them out. Push them to their team builder group. Push them to their team builder group. Then we start working with the people that they leave us and do what? Push them out and push them out. And we just help them get their 2 steps. Get there, push them out. Get to the big money fast as you can. Push them to their big money. That's all this is. But for some reason, some people don't listen. And God bless them. Everybody joined this and they're excited. So I want to tell you about Peter, and I'm going to talk to you about Kaylee. We did and this example, this demonstration I'm going to do, these are 2 people that joined at the same time. We talked to both of them at the same time. They enrolled at the same time. They both became executives right away at the same time. I did a little welcome, get started orientation with each of them. And when I talked to Peter and I talked to Kaylee, and I said, congratulations, Peter. I'm so excited for you. Are you excited? He goes, man, I'm really excited. Yes. I said, well, how fast would you like to earn your first check? He said, I want my first check right away. I said, fantastic. If you listen to me, I'll help you earn your first check fast and you'll get it right away. I'll listen. Okay, yes. I said, Kaylee, congratulations and welcome aboard. Are you excited? She says, I'm excited. I said, Kaylee, how fast do you want to get your first check? She said, I want to get my first check right away. I said, fantastic. If you'll listen to me, Kaylee, and do what I say, I will help you get your first check right away. She said, I'll listen. So they said the same thing, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a grand opening. We're going to launch your business. Do a grand opening over the internet for you right away. I want you to make a list of people that you know that are go-getters, self-starters. I told her what to look for. Make your list. And out of everybody you write down, the bigger your list, the more money you're going to make. Make your list. I'll share with you how to invite. If just be coachable, teachable, I'll do most of the work. I'll help you. You just, Kaylee said, okay. I said the exact same thing to Peter. Peter, if you we're going to launch your business. Amateur start a business, professionals launch a business. We're going to help you launch your business, do a grand opening party. We call those a go party. We're going to do it virtually so that everybody across different states, even countries, can all log on at the same time, take a look. And those that like it, we're going to help. We're going to do. I want you to make a list. The bigger your list, the more money you're going to make. And Peter said, I'm going to do that. But I want to go back and see that that training that the CEO did. I want to go see that one more time. I said, okay, you can do that. There's no problem. We got to get you on. He goes, no. I want to go back and see that, and I want to go to my back office, and I really want to understand this before I invite anybody. So I said, Peter, that sounds great. This is your business. We're here to help you. You go back and watch that training the CEO did 5, 6, 7 more times. It doesn't matter. You go back and read everything you want to read in the back office. It doesn't matter. You go do all that. You call me and let me know when you're ready to make that first check. Peter said, man, I sure appreciate your understanding. You don't understand. I got to understand what this is before I invite anybody else. And I said, okay, I get it. I understand. I'll check back with you later. Then I called Kate. She had already started making her list. She said, I got up to 40 people on my list. A few were here and there. I said, oh, my God. Just tell me about 4 or 5 of the ones you really... So we did a grand opening for Kaylee. This Kaylee right there on the left. You see her over there? That's Kaylee. Yep. So Kaylee, is she cute? Got a beautiful smile. So Kaylee came in and she referred a couple of people. She referred a few of those. That lady in the middle, her name's Gail. I'm going to refer back to her in a moment. She invited like 42 people she invited. About 23 people showed up. We did the overview, pushed the button, showed the presentation, and we did all that, met all the people, did all that. And when we did that, I want you to know, these are the people that enrolled. Now, we have one person here. There are a couple super nice folks. One lady here, another one over there. Those are the people that got positioned right away in Kaylee's team builder group. Gail and the other two folks, they came in too, but they came in her Fast Start team, which is our team builder group, right? So, of course, Kaylee made $50 for the enrollment plus 20, that's 70. But all those 143s, they go into the group for the bonus, right? So keep in mind. So then I start saying, okay, I tell you what I want to do, Kaylee. Congratulations. Start meeting these folks, all nice people. Well, tomorrow, we're going to do another grand opening, but I want you and you and you to invite people to hers and hers and hers, and you and you and you invite people to hers and hers and hers, and you and you and you. And I'll start doing them back to back and back to back. We're going to create a tsunami of momentum. And we did that. And that first guy, Brian, there, he bought a board 3 that kicked out Kaylee's first $1,000 bonus. And remember, every one of those you see is 20, 20, 20. We start doing a myriad of overviews, goal parties, personal this, personal that. And, man, they just start coming in, man, 20, 20, 20, 20. Every 7 is what? $1,000 bonus. 20, 20, 20. Every 7 what? $1,000 bonus. 20, 20, 20. Every 7 what? $1,000 bonus. It was so successful. I don't even remember these people's names, but I love them. Look what Kaylee's made so far. On the left there, help me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $1,000 bonuses plus all this. So meanwhile, I go back to Peter. Peter, did you see the overview? Did you watch the CEO do it? Yeah, I saw it 3 times. I really understood. I took great notes, and I went back and I read a whole lot of material on the other site. And man, I think I'm ready to go ahead and schedule my goal part. Fantastic. He said, I want to do it about 2 weeks from now. I said, 2 weeks, man, we could do it tomorrow. He's no. I want to, I got some people traveling right now. And I said, okay, I tell you what, when you're ready, call me. The moral of this story is I began to start working with some of those people that I don't know who they are. And Kaylee starts introducing me to some of those people who I don't know who they are. And we help some of them come aboard at the junior executive and come aboard slowly and upgrade later. Some people were like us, man, strong, ready to go. I forget all that. Boom. I can buy a cell phone. I can come in at the top earning position. So they started off as an executive right off the bat with the full meal deal. Boom. So we start working with those folks right off. We created a tsunami with these folks. And what eventually happened is we really helped mold, shape, craft Kaylee into a very strong team builder. Mm-hmm. But in the process, we didn't forget about these folks over here. See, these folks over here, these are the folks that Kaylee brought in her Fast Start team that are really in our team builder group. Mm-hmm. You thinking what I'm thinking? Oh, yeah. These are some strong folks over here. We got Donovan right there, Gail in the middle. We got Lewis over there on the right. So we start working with them. Kaylee, she's good now. We just coaching her. She already know what to do. Some of these people are already in this. Oh, yeah, we're going to get to that later, how that works out. But we start honing in on Gail. Gail was hungry. Man, she came in. She had a fantastic network of friends and family. But let me tell you something. She brought in one pastor that brought in a few others, who brought in a few others. And we just start working that sucker over and over all the way down. And we helped Gail hit that $10,000 bonus. Now, let me tell you something. When you go get a big check like that, you don't have to go to The Price is Right. You ain't got to go on Family Feud for the fast money. You don't have, no. That's $10,000 for helping other people. during a time like this. Look at her smiling. See that? That's what I'm talking about. Marcia, what happens when people get to where they start earning literally not just $1,000 bonuses, but $10,000 bonuses?
You know, you've done all of the peaking interest, the presentations, the closing, the validation, the training people. You are becoming such a skilled leader. And these are the skills that we're talking about. Like I said before, we worked in our team builder, and got really good at that craft. It is a craft. You may not start off earning a $10,000 bonus next week, but you may have to learn how to do that presentation. You may have to learn how do you pique interest, how do you close people. But you become so good at it by the time you're at a $10,000 bonus and you're teaching other people how to also do it. And that is really the skill here. And that skill, you guys, no one can take it from you once you get it. And it's very valuable in business in general.
Want to hear another funny story? So Marcia's like, I'm not really good at sales, James. You do that, and I'll count the money. Well, she didn't say it like that. But she was like, I'll work in the back, and I'll do some other stuff, put our heads together, keep strategies, events, we'll do other things. And, one of our mentors said to her, if I teach you, can you learn? She goes, yeah. It's just not, He said, well, if I teach you and you learn and make $80,000 a month. She goes, oh. I can learn. I can learn. I sure can. And let me tell you, Marcia is super good now in her own way. No, she's not come across salesy. She's a great, I won't say closer, but helps people come to a decision of what they want. She does a great job of that. And we work together as a team, fantastic. Because let me tell you something. I remember we earned our first $10,000 bonus working with these founders. And I remember we started earning them almost every other month. And it got to the point where, I almost couldn't believe when I first saw this compensation plan that you don't earn the $10,000 bonus one time. You earn it every single time that those 100 active executives. Notice I keep saying executive, not junior. This is where the money is, y'all. This is where the money is, being an executive. So, if you know that's where the money is, isn't that where you want to be? Well, how fast do you want to get to where the money is? That's what I'm telling people. You can go slow to the money or quick to the money. We don't care. It's up to you. We'll help you, but we're going to work with the people that want it the most. See, that $10,000 bonus pays through infinity over and over. And if theoretically you had 100 executives in your team builder group, theoretically, if they each bought in one, that'd be another what? 100? Okay. If you had 200 in there and half of them bought one, you see what I mean? Earning the first one's the toughest. Then they start to come a little bit faster. But I want to speak to those people right now who have a real specific goal in mind. Maybe your goal is to change some things for your life. Maybe you've been through some things and maybe you've always known that you deserve more. Maybe you know you're better than your current circumstance right now. Maybe you're going through something. Maybe you lost some people. Maybe you just feel like now is your time. You can follow what some of the directors have already talked about today. They've done it. We've helped others do it. If you can get to that 100 executives in your team builder network in your first 100 days, you've put yourself in a position to be on our $25,000 bonus program. Folks, this is real money. Real money. Now, I don't know about you, but we had high-paying jobs, lots of schooling and degrees and taking it on the chin over and over again to get there, climb that ladder, you know what I mean? But they weren't giving out bonuses for other people's efforts at my job. I want to leave you with a thought, then I'm going to tell you a story, and we'll pass it back to Scott. I want, for those of you that really feel like you deserve more out of life than what you're getting, you don't fully understand everything here, but you smell a real opportunity, and you know that you're connected to real people. I want to have a message for you. Every single day, I want you to remind yourself that your goals are real. Your goals are real and they're attainable. And I want you to ignore everybody that tells you, oh, you can't do that. Your goals are too big, too lofty. You're aiming too high. Ignore anybody that tells you that. Because your goals are real, they're attainable, and for people like you, they're down to earth goals that will happen because you have skill, talents, and ability, and you're special. And you're surrounded by other people that'll help you do the things you're not quite sure about. That's where you've landed, and that's what kind of training this is.